10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Right, we're just about to go live. And welcome to, we've got at the moment 18 on the grid. Hopefully one or two might just be running late. We had to restart the lobby because we had some unknown people join us, and unfortunately we couldn't kick them. Well, you can only ever kick one, which is annoying. Joining me tonight on the comms is Ark Hoff, if you want to say hello. And it'd be great if you could let us know, guys, if you can actually hear Hoff, because we're having the same audio issues that me and Brian had. Yeah, just say a few things, mate, and let us know. Nice. Come on, someone on the stream, let us know. Can you hear Hoff? Oh, we got somebody's leaving the pits. Oh, now Mini Devil's coming out as well. It was Walking Chaos. Yeah, I can only hear Hilly. Let's have another look in the party chat, mate, and see if the things appeared now that we're actually in live. That audio thing. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Brian, letting us know. What was it that sorted it last time, Brian? Can you remember? It was something about switching it to allow streaming, wasn't it? It's still not there. Okay. Oh, and the Haas is round. Walking Chaos has had a little spin. Luckily, where there's no wall, so he'll be fine just to carry on. It's only his out lap in a way, so he's not ruined a lap. Okay. On the party chat, it says that you're doing multiplayer on China. You gotta love Xbox recently, haven't you? It's just such a pain. Have you got in your settings, Hoff? Have you made it so that your Xbox actually allows streaming in your settings? So I think that's what the problem was with Brian. I think so, yeah. It was Brian that had sorted it, so I'm not 100% sure. So we're running on board with Walking Chaos in the Haas. As we see him look to put in his what should be a banker lap time. Flat out through Eau Rouge, as you'd expect. I'm just going to get some details up while we're loading that. Have a look at what tyres people are using. We'll track that. Delta for qualifying, so Walking Chaos looking to do this lap on the softs. Interested to see what tyres people choose to start on, really, because it's one of those tracks that can have quite a big influence on the race. It's also, well, if Tier 3 is anything to go through by from Wednesday, there's likely to be quite a few safety cars. We hope not, of course. So. Anyway, Got a few people watching already. Hello to everyone. If you want to say anything to us, put it in the comments and we'll come back to you. As Walking Chaos comes through the chicane at the bus stop. Crosses the line doing a 142.4. Well, if that's a banker lap, that's pretty impressive already. Black Spartan's next across the line on a 43.6. And Meki crosses the line 43.9. Adam, I haven't seen Adam race yet, so let's go on board with him in the Alpine. As Tidon crosses the line on a 46.1. Adam just coming up to the bus stop now. And crosses the line to go P4 on a 44.7. So some decent banker laps being put in, but Walking Chaos at the moment showing some rather impressive pace. Everybody so far has done their laps on softs, but let's ride on board with Gaza, who's doing the only runner out there at the moment on mediums. See what he can do. Can you not find it? Right. He's out on track, and he so. No, yeah, no. So he's commentator for Tier 1. Has had to back out of that one, he's invalidated. So let's go on board with Sideburn's running well wide there, so let's go on board with Geek and Awesome, who's covering tonight for Daniel K in AlphaTauri. Had a good race on Wednesday, took a P3 for his first podium of the season. Got some yellow flags going, but I'm taking a look at the map. It's just people slowing down to let others through. It's not nobody spinning or anything like that. It's Awesome, just approaching the bus stop now. And into the chicane. Nice line. Very nice line. Comes out the chicane, gets on a power quickly. Then goes across the line to go P4 on a 44.4. So again, some decent first laps being put in. Sideburn in the end has actually come back into the pits. We're on board now with Books and Williams. The only car I am absolutely, when we do the driver draw at the start of the season, the only car I'm desperate not to draw is the Williams. So far I've been lucky. It's only because I use cockpit view, and even though you remove the halo, part of it still stays there and you still can't see anything. So oh, we've lost Mario in a McLaren. We've lost a McLaren. He did get a time on the board, so people will need to beat that time to actually start ahead of him. That time was a 47.2, so I think that's going to mean he's going to end up a little bit lower down the grid. As Books comes across the line and goes P7 on a 44.8. And now we're riding on board with a Ferrari of last week's race winner at Silverstone, Evan, TRT Evan. see any comments now in the streams. So, I'm looking pretty tidy so far. I think he's going to be putting a decent lap in, getting that Ferrari up the grid, so giving himself the chance at fighting for another victory maybe. As I think that was Meki just getting out of his way. And was completely out of the way, so it didn't affect the lap at all. As Evan comes across the line and is now P2 on a 42.7. So if you've got the include your audio come up, then okay. Evan did well there to get out the way of Meki, returning the favour. Shows just how aware he is. Just to make things even worse, I can't get onto the stream to see your comments, guys, so if you are commenting and I'm not seeing it, I apologise. The phone's just not letting me get on it at the moment. Try again in the break, maybe between qualifying and race. No, it never invalidated. I thought it seemed to run a bit wide, but if it comes off the power, it won't do anyway. We've got yellows. I think somebody's round at Eau Rouge. It's Adam. We've lost Adam at Eau Rouge. So that's one Mercedes gone, and there's somebody else stopped down there as well. It's Titan who stops. There's a few cars going through there. Be careful, guys. Oh, and it's raining. This is exactly what happened in Tier 3 on Wednesday. The rain started coming, so anybody who got laps in, so those guys that are retiring now may not be too badly affected because the rain's come and it could well save them and keep their places up the grid a bit. Anybody coming out onto track now for the first time, I can see Rapid Clappy's one of them on his first race tonight. They're going to struggle to put in competitive times now. So it's the exact same weather pattern. I don't know whether the race is going to be a dry one or not. So, well, what a shame, because we wanted to have a guest commentator tonight. To let you know, Hoff is going to be doing the commentary on the 5 lappers, which I think is going to be on a Friday night. Reaper will confirm that, I'm sure. But so yeah, Hoff's going to be doing that, which is great. So we will get to hear from him. He won't need to include his audio at any point in that. It will just happen automatically, so we'll be fine for that. Guys, look how wet it is now. It's really coming down, so softs just aren't going to do anything. Now let's go and have a look at somebody who hasn't done a lap time yet. So Zico in the Merc. Look how slow he's having to go through the chicane and in probably for a set of intermediates. Ooh, little touch on the wall. And entering the pits. So, who else we got? Rapid Claffy came back in. Oh, what a nightmare for the guys who didn't get a lap in early enough. Everybody at the moment in the pits. Definitely still suggest getting out there, guys, and sticking a lap in. May only be worth a couple of positions, or at the moment, just doing a lap would actually start you 14th. So I'm seeing some people retire. So Rapid Clappy retired in the pits. Aswell's retired. Laudier's retired. everybody who hasn't retired is still in the pits. So we've got nobody on track at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. The rain's kind of ruined the session a little bit. At the moment, as it stands, Sideburn and Zico are kind of gonna, well, they could end up fighting for 14th place. Obviously, you're not going to go faster in these conditions than the guys on the soft tyres, so just while we're waiting for somebody to come out, I'm going to see if I can get back onto the stream, see if anybody's commenting. What a shame we couldn't have Hoff doing a commentary tonight with me. But we'll see, perhaps he can work with Brian, because I think Brian did solve the problem in the end, so perhaps Brian can help. So that it's, any time in the future he wants to join, we know what the issue is. And for anybody else that wants to join as well, because the idea was that I was going to have a guest commentator every couple of weeks or something like that. If somebody wants to do it. Somebody come out of the pits, please. Oh, it's too late now, isn't it? Nobody's going to get a lapping in away. So I'm going to put my usual message into the chat to say, do not ready up. Just putting my message out to everyone. Hoss just asked me to invite him back to party. Just doing that, see if it works. So, at the moment, it's become a bit of an anticlimax. Okay. So, if you can't hear him, guys, Hoss just said it's not working, but you stay on and be a camera guy, so you can tell me what's happening during the race. We've just got two people who haven't retired, but the count, well, we're down to 0 on the time, so it should just be finishing now, and we can go into our break. But yeah, they've just retired because it started raining, so nobody could go quicker. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, mate. It's not working for you. Perhaps, sort of, maybe in a week or something, Brian could help us with it, because I think he managed to get it sorted. So, right, guys, on the stream. So we're just going to go into our 5-minute break between qualifying and race. We'll be back with you in a few minutes. screen because live stream's a pain in the bum. Here we go. So, hello everyone. We are back with you. Oh, it's lap 1. There's no formation lap. Right. Okay. We're going out. We got to, yeah. Nobody's shouting. So these things happen, but it's everybody seems to have gone, and you know the drivers should have known that when the 5 lights started coming on. To be fair, this information lap only when that light comes on. Okay, guys. So I still can't get into the stream at the moment. Can you get into the stream? Off. Yeah, so you can let me know if people are saying anything. Just under VSC at the moment after a bit of a crash at the start, but oh, as Walking Chaos goes round under VSC. Careful, Richard, you're gonna have to... Oh, he's gonna have to let everybody go, I think. There's a little gap there he could have gone. She has in the end. But it's dropped him down to 15th. So he's got all the work to do now as Walking. And quite clearly, Books and Gaza have got damage. And now Walking Chaos. He's gone again, and he's down to the back. DA. I can't see him, where is he? Yeah, no worries. It was an accident, not said these things do happen. But we are back racing. Lower DA's tyres, you can see the mess on them. So, wow, there's about 6 pitters, 7 pitters. So we've got Brian, Clappy, Ellswell, Gazza, Butts, Tip Rebel and Zeke all in the pits. Changing their tyres. Yeah. Obviously all affected at the start. It is a tight first right-hander, so there's always the chance that we'll get some crash action there at the start of the race. There's somebody is lost it in Eau Rouge. I think it's Mario. Oh, it's Clappy, is it? Okay, so Rapid Clappy. He did tell me in the team chat he was going to lose it at Eau Rouge at some point, so he's done it. Fulfilled his promise. So at the moment we've got Evan leading the way from Black Spartan, Meki in a fantastic P3 early on, Adam, who was mentioned earlier on in qualifying, I haven't seen race before, so certainly interested in seeing how he gets on in the Alpine. So was that? Yeah, so we've got Alpine running 2 and 4 at the moment. Could potentially end up being a great day for the French. Him and Meki go side by side, and he's not gotten past Meki and has become a bit vulnerable to a move from Geek and Awesome. And DRS is enabled as Adam this time makes the move up the inside of turn 1, and it looks like he's got it done. Good move, good racing from both drivers.
Yes, that's a fast.
Yep, he's going to be on a charge. There's no doubt about it. It's P11. Yeah, Meki gets the position back off of Adam. Certainly a track where you can end up seeing that, where they just swap positions lap after lap. These are the strong DRS zones. There's a Sector 1, it's Eau Rouge, and it's Lord DA. Gotta be careful. There's yellows when you're approaching Eau Rouge. Saw somebody on Wednesday crash out because somebody had crashed ahead of them at Eau Rouge and they didn't really slow down. But at the moment the field has sort of the the field has sort of opened up a bit. We've got a close battle at the moment with Geek and Awesome, Adam and Meki. He has, and Sideburn as well, I believe. So who's the big gainer so far? We've got the position changes up. Sideburn is the big gainer, up 7 places. Fantastic start for him. As they go side by side, he can also makes the move on Adam at the bus stop. Yeah, if you want, that'd be cool. Well, I've got the tyres up because it's good to see the tyres. I can see Books has moved to hards early on. Books actually joined me in practice earlier before the race, and he did a hard stint and looked pretty handy on him, so could be a good move. As we got another overtake from Adam, getting the place back from Geek and Awesome. Pretty much a replay of what happened between Meki and Adam previous lap. Fantastic work. And these guys, oh, and Geek and Awesome's coming back at him. And they're side by side into the right-hander. Wheel to wheel racing, let's move to the broadcast cam. And Geek and Awesome makes the move stick. Good racing again from these two. We've lost Clappy. Oh, in his first tier 2 race, he's going to be so happy he got up so early. For those that don't know, Clappy's Australian. So, oh, we've lost somebody else as well, Sideburn. Who's over there? That's a strange place to lose it. I suppose I can only assume he's caught the inside curb. So yeah, so our first safety car is out. Let's just hope it doesn't end up like Wednesday where we had 4 safety cars and a virtual safety car as well. But it is one of those tracks, unfortunately. All of them pitting, yeah. Mario stayed out. May not be a bad shout for Mario to stay out at this point, to be fair. He's only 4 laps in on those softs. But yeah, that's his first 3 seconds. And any comments in the chat there, Hoff? We do, yes. 15. Oh, just jumped to 19 as well. Yeah, it catches me all the time. I'm always doing that. As Brian exits the pits on a new set of softs. So he's obviously, if people going on to softs at this stage, they're clearly yeah. Lucky dude. We'll hear from Clappy again in the commentary for Tier 1 after this. He'll be commentating, and I believe he's commentating tonight actually because Brian's not very well. So he's racing, but he's got he isn't actually very well, so he's not going to be commentating Brian. So I believe Clappy's doing it with Pricey instead. Should be fun. Actually, Pricey normally does it with his son in an 8, but in 8 would be driving, so. But at the moment, it's just a case of waiting for everybody to catch up. I don't think it's going to come in this lap. I think we're going to end up having another lap under the safety car, unfortunately. Could potentially. The guys at the back aren't far off of catching. I just think by the time they actually get onto the back of it, it's going to be a bit too close. Have a look here. So Books has caught up. Tip Rebel's just about to, and Lord DA's right behind him. So they are caught up. Come on, safety car, come in. We want to see. Racing. Driving behind. See, I know what it is. This is why the safety car don't come in, because on Tier 2 and Tier 3, Reaper drives the safety car. Those two races. And he likes to hog the airtime. So, he can get as many laps in as he can. So, Reaper driving the safety car won't come in because he wants the airtime, basically. As Top Gotcha comes into the pits in the Williams. So it's going to be interesting to see Mario go. I've never seen him, no offence meant by this Mario, but I've never seen him lead a race before. So, what's he going to be like on a safety car restart? Oh, so Top Gotcha had some damage on the front wing, which he's obviously picked up on the safety car, otherwise he'd have pitted last lap. But there's the proof though that the game actually has sorted that bug out, giving the 5 seconds to both drivers. One thing I'm going to mention, I've noticed in chat, I think it's Zico has mentioned about his profile's reset or something, he's stuck with assists that he wouldn't normally use or something like that. And I'm just going to mention that I was in a race in another league last night, and one of the guys in that usually uses medium traction, but it wouldn't let him, and I'm wondering if this is a new bug that the game's developed. It wouldn't surprise me. Usually, yeah, he usually uses medium traction, and of all the tracks for it to go wrong on him, he ended up having to. Oh, we've lost books. Okay, hopefully you get back in quickly before we restart. Oh my word, the game's just giving him a 5-second penalty while he's not even there. I don't know if Lord DA... Sorry? It's giving Lord DA a penalty. 5 seconds for ignoring yellow flags. Yeah, so... Now, Adam's just been given 5 seconds for a severe collision with Beacon Awesome. I would suggest, guys, make sure you clip things. If you didn't feel they were right, make sure you clip them. Lord DA, if you come back to the game and realise you've been given this penalty, please put in a ticket for it so we can look at it, because we understand that you lost connection there. So we've got confirmation that the safety car is in this lap. We'll take the point of view of Evan. Walking Chaos, by the way, after the incident at the start, has made his way back up to 7th so far, and is on fresh softs. Just quite clearly, the guys that were going on fresh softs are clearly expecting another safety car, and Lux 7 has caught Mario. That was very clever. Took a risk, but obviously Mario is on more than softs as well, so he is always going to be a bit susceptible there. And there's a move further down the field. Mini Devil is up into P8. As Mario also picks up 3 seconds in Eau Rouge. And Brian makes a move on Titan as well. So some position changes. It looks like Mini Devil's going to get Beacon Awesome ahead of us. So a good move from Mini Devil there. And Brian looks to take advantage as well. I'm not sure what's happening there with Beacon Awesome. Perhaps maybe he's struggling to get the mediums up to temperature early on the restart. As Walking Chaos already up to P4. Wow. Remember, he was 7th on the restart and he's already made up 3 places. Evan will be keen to get on his way. As Walking Chaos making a move now on Mario. Moves into P3. He's not hanging about, is he? This is clearly why he put those softs on, so that he could get through the field as best as possible. But he will need to pit again. Well, surely he'd have to pit again. Can't do. What would it be? 16 or 17 laps? It would be, I think. And a set of softs around Spa. I don't fancy that. So, just checking the penalties. Oh, Lord DA's been given a drive-through. No, no worries, Hoff. All right, mate. No worries. Right, cheers, bud. All right. Hoff's just letting me know he's got to go, guys. Something's come up family-wise. He'll be back for tier 1, he said, for the race, so it's fine. There's two people missing. So Mario and Meki, they're both missing Oru slightly. As Walking Chaos gets the move done on Black Spartan up the inside, so he's up to P2, but again, he's going to have to pit. I mean, even the guys on the mediums are going to be struggling to push those tyres to the end, I'd imagine, so the softs are definitely going to have to pit as Mini Devil makes a move on Mario. And Brian, it's all happening. Brian's making a move, and there's been a collision with Meki, and Meki is spun. Oh, and this is going to be a nightmare. He's going to have to wait. Yeah, he's chosen his time roll there to rejoin. Just trying to see if I can't actually tell if Lord DA is actually back with us or not. Let's go on board with Mini Devil in a way. It was right on the gearbox of Brian. So, just at the moment, he's on the power. And to his left, be brave. And he is. Fantastic move. There from Mini Devil, great job. And Walking Chaos has caught up to the back of Evan. I will go to that in just a second. Mario has had to come into the pits. I think, well, yes, he didn't pit under the safety car, did he? So he's having to get rid of those. It'll be really quite worn softs now, but he will be able to pit and go to the end on whichever set of tyres he chooses. As we look at Walking Chaos, right on the back of Evan. Up the inside. Oh. Backed out of it slightly there, I think probably correctly. Could have ended up in the wall if something had gone wrong, so he's clearly got the pace on those softs at the moment to make that position, but no need to force it, so just being sensible, I think. Yeah, and see we're up to 20 viewers now as well, so thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you to all of you. I am trying to get on the stream so I can see any comments that you're making, but phone's just not playing ball at the moment. And now Walking Chaos gets a great exit at the chicane. Goes past Evan. But with a penalty and on soft tyres, I think Evan will still feel pretty happy about the position he's in at the moment. Stick with it because Evan will get... We've got a yellow in sector 3. That's at the chicane. And Zico is coming to the pits, so I'd assume it was for him. As Evan just gets it back under DRS. Well, I've managed to get the stream back on my phone, but it's not loading any comments. I hate not being able to see what you guys might be putting. I'm going to just shut that completely. As we stick on board, so Walking Chaos gets the place back, but then we're just going to see a replay. Same thing happening this time. It's not the same part of the track at the moment, but in this situation, Evan doesn't really need to risk it into the chicane, but he's got momentum. Just think that just there, I think Evan's done the right thing. He's better off being. Well, look at this. Look at that's games for you. So Walking Chaos has said, I don't want to be in the lead going down the straight. I want you to be, so that I can make the move under DRS. So here is that's where the zone is for the DRS. He had to lift through Eau Rouge there. But basically what Walking Chaos wants is he wants to make the move under DRS here, so that he's got half a lap to try and open up a lead. They make contact. It wasn't too bad. Oh, Walking Chaos ran the outside. He wasn't backing out of it. Evan's still on the inside here. Let's get to the broadcast cam and watch this brilliant battle. Walking Chaos receives a further penalty of 3 seconds. It's all gonna hurt on the ends. So close. What a great battle these two are having. I've got a feeling these two are going to be like this all season. And just further down the field there, Mario just got past Zico. And we've got a yellow in sector 2. It's Many Devil. He's had a spin. I caught that very late. I hope it wasn't a reset to track. I just saw it was very, very late, so I'm not sure. Truth be told. So Evan's still managing to stay ahead somehow of Chaos. As Many Devil already makes the place back and gets ahead of Top Gotcha. Let's go back to the onboard cam. For that. Oh, and Many Devil's into the pits. As is ARL Gaza as well. Not too much of a surprise after 8-9 laps on softs, but we've got to move for the lead. It's Walking Chaos. Gets what he wanted this time and gets the move done under DRS. So now he's got about half a lap, maybe 2/3 of a lap, to try and stretch out a second. It's not going to be easy because I would imagine those mediums are probably about the same pace as the softs now. 6 laps, so definitely still rather be in Evan's position, not just because it's penalty free, but because surely Chaos will have to pit again. He does have to pit again. It's not just Evan that he needs to look out for. There's other medium runners such as Black Spartan and Titan. Looking down the field, have got any close battles? It looks like everybody's spread out a bit, unfortunately. Beacon Awesome is catching Top Gotcha at the moment, so we could take a look at this one. And Walking Chaos is into the pit. He's come in, so I didn't think it was likely he'd be able to try and take those softs to the end, but he has pitted. I would assume for a set of mediums. Well, he wouldn't have been able to take the softs to the end anyway, would he? Because he did actually start on softs, so he had to use a different compound. I didn't realise that earlier on, I apologise. Brian also into the pits and onto softs. And Top Gotcha into the pits as well. So, thanks for this, Geekin Awesome has moved up into... Well, that is Geekin Awesome just there. So, he gets just ahead of Brian. But Brian will get DRS and surely take that position straight back. Eau Rouge. Here he comes. He's already pretty much got it done before DRS activates. So, Brian takes it straight back. Brian in a nice position to go and attack now. Walking Chaos ahead of him on fresh mediums. We know Walking's pace, so he's not going to be easy to catch at all. But it's about whether he can hunt down the likes of Titan, and then after Titan, Black Spartan. It's going to be interesting to see. Walking, as I say, we know his pace, but Brian is no slouch. He's pretty quick himself, so... Oh, Mario has a moment in the McLaren. He's just caught the outer curve and it's sent him inside into the wall. And I would assume he's lost an end plate. He's lost his right front end plate. Oh! And Meki obviously hasn't realised that and he's gone straight into the back of him. It's all happening. What is going on, guys? Just make sure you keep it going. Remember, all finishers score points in Arc, so once you finish the race you're picking something up. And at the moment we've got Walking Chaos just caught up to the back of Titan. As they come for Eau Rouge, I mean there's nothing Titan's going to be able to do to defend against this. As Walking Chaos uses the RS. Didn't even need ERS to make it stick, so he will most likely go off into the distance now with his tyres being 8 laps younger. I don't know whether Brian's had a moment, because he's now 5.5 seconds behind Titan. He was only 1.8 behind Chaos not so long ago, so... Meki and Mario both have to pit after that incident. I can see we're up to 22 viewers now, guys, so once again thank you ever so much for tuning in. And at the moment, everything's looking good for our championship leader, Evan, who won the first race of the season last week. And Black Spartan comes into the pits. That's a bit surprising. Surely this is still going to drop him down to about 5th? 5th or 6th? There's no front wing change. I want some fresh softs, basically. I know it could be like sometimes you think I don't want to be like chasing. So okay. So to go slash is quite a big difference. We'll see Mini Devil catching up to the back of Gaza mediums, so careful Mini Devil after touching the gravel. Right, does look like I'm back on stream now, so I'll keep an eye out for any comments. Mario and Meki carrying on their fight after their pit stops. Meki went to softs, Mario to mediums. Is that Evans come in? Sure he was going to take... Perhaps the tyre wears even worse than it was in practice earlier. So Evan just coming out of the box. So Evan rejoins, he's not actually far behind, and he's on nice freight. Oh, and we've got a safety car. Oh. because round here it was just here. I used, yeah, I curve. More lap for that pits. There's the brakes. Hi, Mighty Maya. Nice to see you on the stream. So, hi English, I can see you there as well, and Andrews as well. Hi guys. Thanks, Elite. No worries, Maya. Nice to see you. Oh, and Reaper saying hi, Maya, as well. And now my streaming. Yes, she is. So I'll watch my language. So, Walking Chaos comes in. There's me. I think laps old. Don't care that you're looking for group Apex Legends. So, oh! No, Gaza! Not under safety car. Is that a moment? Turn 1 as well. He's going to have to go all the way round. Has it completely taken his wing off? Yeah, it has. He's completely lost his wing. Oh, this is going to be a horrible lap to go round. And the bad news is, the guys in front have caught the safety car, so if you catch up to them, you're going to have to go slow. What a nightmare. It's a different one. I don't know if I've ever seen someone do that before. Turn 1. Can't giving shout out for the Ferrari guys. One doing brilliant in P1. Zit Rebel in P14, but again, it'd be great for Ferrari as long as both of them come across the line and score the points. Thinking about that, we've got Brian in P2 in the Aston. We have an Albi and a Haas in P4 in the Red Bull, and the second Aston is in P6, so Aston on a great day so far in P2 and P6. Top Gotcha 7th, Beacon Awesome in P8. So AlphaTauri were looking at a very good day as well. Unfortunately, we lost Mini Devil. Still be pretty good as long as Beacon keeps it pointing in the right direction. Lord DA to 9th, which is a very good recovery from when he lost connection. I mentioned earlier on he should put the video, a clip in for it. I don't know now if he can because he served the 5 seconds in the pits. I'm not too sure. English, is it the... Sorry, is it my stream's lagging? I usually get a notification if it's lagging and I haven't had one. Well, apologies to you all out there when there's 22 of you watching. Apologies if there is some lagging going on the stream. It hasn't, I'd say, you usually get a notification from Twitch telling you. I haven't had anything, so... I've closed down the stream on my phone now because that was working off Wi-Fi. I think that was why it wasn't working earlier on. So hopefully that might help it. But obviously it means I can't see if you type anything, so... And everybody up to the safety car now. You see little marks on the screen which makes me think it's started to rain, but nothing at the moment. Evan running in AI. Careful, Evan. You can nip into AI under a safety car if you're just gonna sort of wipe your hands or something like that, or take a swig of drink. Nobody's got an issue with that. You can't stay in it for too long. Mackie picks up 5 seconds for a severe collision with Lord DA. His teammate. That's the two alphas that have touched. What is going on? Lord DA suddenly went up 2 places then. He's given them back straight away. A little confusing. So I think we are getting ready to go again. Yep, safety car in this lap, so we're going to have 5 laps of racing. Again, there's position changes happening through the field. For the benefit of those who are watching, ARC has a very simple rule, and that is you do not overtake under safety car. That means if the game's telling you to overtake, you still don't overtake. That is ARC's rule. And everybody should know that, because they've all read the rules. Showing that we've lost Rebel a little bit, he's fallen a bit back. He just doesn't want to get involved and pick up any pieces. As we look to get going again, and Evan leaves it super late. He does go, and it nearly caused problems behind, but it's up to those behind. Evan can go when he wants. He judges the pace. He has, oh, Brian has just had a moment. Oh, would open him up to Walking Chaos, but he's okay in a moment. Walking Chaos has fallen back. I don't think he was able to go through a Rouge Valley. Maybe didn't have enough temperature. He's under a bit of pressure from Black Spartan and Tident. As what's happening? Walking Chaos. It's just seems to have gone. The game's just giving him 10 seconds as well. That. Has he got damage? Oh yeah, he's missing an end plate on the front wing. Oh dear, okay. So that explains that. As Lord DA makes a nice little move down Gaza. Gaza coming back. And makes it stick. Gaza's now catching Top Gotcha. Very slow out of that last corner. And they've touched. Luckily Top Gotcha managed to keep it going. There's no blame there as we had. And that's Spartan right on the back of Evan. Brian has taken the lead. I don't know what's going on here. It doesn't feel quite right. Feels like something's gone wrong with the lobby. Walking Chaos has come into the pits and retired. Black Spartan really trying to put Evan under some pressure. And they've got Titan just behind. Beacon also having to pit. So I can only assume that damage to Walking Chaos was maybe caused at the restart. They all seem to bunch up so close. So it's just put me off a little bit at the moment, the things that have been going on there. But the fact still remains, we're still racing. Brian has gotten himself into the lead and also pulled out a nice gap. I'm actually wondering if Evan is... He's been fast all day, Evan, so just actually wondering if he's trying to drive with a bit of damage. Can't see anything obvious. There's no end plates missing. It could be side pod or undercarriage or something like that. We just can't see it. So, let's just have a look at the penalties. So Brian has 6 seconds of penalties. So that's what Evan needs to do. He's penalty free again, like last week. Very good at staying penalty free, quite clearly. And that's all he needs to do. Is if he could stay. Well, Brian's just made it 9 seconds now. And down the field, we got anybody? Oh, yeah, Meki is on the back of Zico. So Meki makes the move on the Mercedes. And moves into P11. Oh, but he's had a spin! He's had a moment! Oh, what a shame. We're making a good move as well. He's just caught the inside curb and it spun him round. What a shame for Meki. And let's go to Titan then. So Evans just managed to pull away from Black Spartan slightly and is catching Brian. Titan is still on the back of Black Spartan, so what's the penalties like for these guys? So they're both on 3 seconds as Evan puts in the fastest lap of the race. I don't quite understand, because Evan seemed to be going slow and now all of a sudden he sticks the fastest lap of the race in. He is well set to be victorious, make it back-to-back wins to start the season. He'll be very happy. Gaz also penalty free, but is 6 seconds behind this battle, so unfortunately the penalty free isn't going to help him. Although I'm looking at the gap to Brian, and at the moment it's pretty much on 9 seconds, so it does depend. Gaz will maybe catch that up a bit. As Evan all of a sudden is going slow again. Answers on a postcard, I don't know what's going on. Now I know Hoff left the commentary because he had to go, but did he leave the lobby as well? Because he was hosting. And I wonder if that's causing some issues. I mean, Evan's not shown as in AI or anything like that. It doesn't appear that he's got any issues. Suddenly went fastest and, you know, did fastest lap. Oh, and there's contact. It's Titan hit the back of Evan. We come across the line, so Brian crosses the line in first, but it's demoted to P3 due to penalties. Evan takes the win on penalty countback. Black Spartan will take P2. Titan in the end demoted to P5. I wonder if he picked up a penalty right at the end for the collision. Adam on his first race picks up P6. Mario in a McLaren in P7. Top Clutcher's just about to cross the line for 8th. Don't know about Zico. Is he going to nick that position? Yes, he is. And Lord DA. Both get promoted at once. 8th, 9th, and then Top Clutcher's 10th. Sick Rebel crossed the line in P11. Meki in P12. And Ekin Awesome just coming into chicane now. Through the chicane, and we'll finish P13. Picking up some points for AlphaTauri. At the end of the Tier 2 race, I think there's some issues. I think we're going to hear about it in the lobby afterwards. In a Discord, I mean. My apologies to the guys on the track if there were issues. I don't, obviously from my point of view, I can't tell that. But if there were, I definitely want to know about them. I wasn't trying to stream and host at the same time or anything like that. That was what Hoff was doing, was hosting. Anyway, the drivers celebrate. So Evan picks up his second win in 2 races. 100% so far for the season. Also picks up the fastest lap, so takes the full 41 points away with him. But a great result for Black Spider in P2, and hang on, it's promoted Gaz up to P3 now. Right, let's we'll be able to look back at all of this and check the penalties. I'm afraid, by the looks of it, Fuggish, we are going to have a nightmare with standings again. Trying to work all this out. But in a way, well done to those who finished. It was mostly, it was a good race. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. We are going to be live again shortly for Tier 1 at 8 o'clock. So please join us for that, where hopefully we won't have any issues. But thank you very much for joining, guys, and we'll see you again next week for the third Tier 2 race of the season. Thank you very much. Bye.